Hold on to your seats, folks, because this story is wild. It's a tale of deception, bravery, and the thin line between right and wrong. We're talking about Donnie Brasco, a man who lived a double life like no other. He wasn't just pretending to be a mobster, he became one. For 6 years, he wasn't just hanging out with the mob. He was the mob. He infiltrated one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in history. He became so deeply embedded that he was trusted with their darkest secrets and most illicit activities. He ate with them, drank with them, even did crimes with them. He was involved in everything from extortion to murder plots, but here's the kicker. Donnie Brasco wasn't his real name. It was all a facade, a meticulously crafted identity. He was actually Geo Pulse, an undercover FBI agent. His mission was to gather enough evidence to bring down the mob from the inside. Imagine the guts it took to live that lie day in and day out. The constant fear of being discovered, the stress of maintaining his cover, and the emotional toll it took on him and his family. The constant fear of exposure, the moral tightrope walk, the pressure of bringing down a powerful criminal organization. Every day was a gamble with his life on the line. This wasn't a movie, folks, this was real life. Geo Pistone's undercover work led to over 200 indictments and more than 100 convictions of Mafia members. His bravery and dedication changed the course of organized crime in America. The operation was a monumental success, but it came at a great personal cost. Geo Pistone had to live the rest of his life in hiding, constantly looking over his shoulder. His story is a testament to the incredible risks law enforcement officers take to protect society. So next time you hear the name Donnie Brasco, remember the real man behind the legend. Geo Pistone, a true hero who sacrificed everything to bring justice to the world. Undercover work is some of the most dangerous and demanding stuff in law enforcement. It's not just about gathering intelligence, it's about survival. Think about it. You're dropping into the lion's den, trying to blend in with hardened criminals. Every day you face the risk of being discovered. You have to talk the talk, walk the walk, and always be on guard. Your life depends on your ability to convincingly play a role. One wrong move, one slip-up, and your cover is blown. The stakes are incredibly high and the margin for error is razor thin. And when you're dealing with the Mafia, blowing your cover means a one-way ticket to sleep in with the fishes. The consequences are dire and often fatal. These undercover agents, they're like ghosts, man. They have to be invisible. Blending seamlessly into the criminal underworld, they disappear into these criminal worlds, risking their lives to bring down bad guys from the inside. It's a dangerous game of cat and mouse. It takes a special kind of person to handle that kind of pressure, to live with that constant threat hanging over their head. The mental and emotional toll is immense. These agents spend countless hours preparing for their roles, studying every detail about their targets. They need to know their enemies better than they know themselves. They practice their cover stories, perfecting their personas to ensure they can withstand scrutiny. Every interaction is a test of their credibility. The stress is relentless. They have to pass lie detector tests, face suspicious mob bosses, and navigate dangerous situations without breaking character. But when they succeed, the rewards are immense. They take down criminal organizations, save lives, and bring justice to those who think they're untouchable. These unsung heroes deserve our respect and admiration. They put everything on the line to make our world a safer place. So next time you hear about an undercover operation, remember the incredible bravery and sacrifice it takes to pull it off. These agents are the true warriors in the shadows. So how did Donnie Brasco, aka Geo Pistone, pull it off? How did an FBI agent infiltrate one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world without getting caught? How did he gain the trust of seasoned mobsters without raising suspicion? It wasn't just about blending in, it was about becoming one of them, earning their respect and trust. It was a delicate dance, man. Every move had to be calculated, every word carefully chosen. One wrong step, and it could all come crashing down. He had to build a believable criminal persona from scratch. This meant understanding the criminal world inside and out, knowing the rules, the hierarchy, and the unspoken codes of conduct. He learned the lingo, mastered the mannerisms, and played the part of a trustworthy associate. He had to be convincing in every interaction, whether it was a casual conversation or a high-stakes negotiation. But it wasn't just about acting tough. He had to prove his loyalty, his willingness to get his hands dirty. This meant participating in criminal activities, sometimes even putting his own life at risk. He had to show that he was one of them, that he could be trusted with their secrets and their lives. This was no easy feat, as the mobsters were always on the lookout for any signs of betrayal. He participated in crimes, always walking that fine line between maintaining his cover and not crossing the line into becoming one of them. It was a constant balancing act, requiring nerves of steel and an unwavering commitment to his mission. The stakes were incredibly high, and the pressure was relentless. But through it all, Donnie Brasco managed to keep his cover intact, gaining the trust of some of the most dangerous men in the world while avoiding suspicion. His story is a testament to the power of dedication, skill, and sheer determination. Imagine the toll this double life took on Joe Pistone. He couldn't tell his family or friends what he was really doing. He was living a lie, and that lie created a massive wall between him and the people he loved. The isolation, the constant fear, the moral compromises, it all eats away at you. It's no surprise that many undercover agents struggle with PTSD, addiction, and broken relationships. The things they see, the things they do, it leaves a mark, man. Section 5, the walls close in Lefty's end, Donnie's dilemma. As Donnie Brasco rose through the ranks of the mob, he formed a close bond with a veteran hitman named Lefty Ruggiero. Lefty became Donnie's mentor, his guide to the underworld. But their relationship was a ticking time bomb. See, Lefty was a stand-up guy, at least by mob standards. He vouched for Donnie, put his own neck on the line for him. Donnie knew that when his true identity was revealed, Lefty would be in serious danger, and that weighed heavily on him. Section 6, blowback. The mob reels from Brasco's revelation. After 6 long years undercover, the FBI decided it was finally time to pull the plug on Operation Donnie Brasco. The shocking news that Donnie was an undercover agent hit the mob like a ton of bricks. They felt utterly betrayed, deeply humiliated, and most of all, absolutely furious. Heads rolled, reputations were ruined. The revelation of Brasco's true identity sent shockwaves through the entire criminal underworld, exposing their vulnerabilities and shaking them to their very core. Section 7, Justice Served, the legacy of Donnie Brasco. Donnie Brasco's undercover work was nothing short of legendary. The information he gathered during those 6 years led to over 200 indictments and over 100 convictions. He crippled the mob, man. He dealt them a blow they never fully recovered from. His story became a testament to the dedication, courage, and sacrifice of undercover agents who put their lives on the line to protect us from the shadows. He showed the world that even the most secretive and powerful criminal organizations are vulnerable to infiltration. Section 8, the price of deception, Donnie's personal struggle. Donnie Brasco's story wasn't all sunshine and roses. Living that double life, making those impossible choices, it took a heavy toll. He was haunted by the things he'd seen and done. He still carries a price on his head from the mob. Think about that for a second. His story is a stark reminder of the sacrifices made by law enforcement officers who operate in the shadows. They deserve our respect, our gratitude, and our understanding. These are the unsung heroes, man. Section 9, Beyond the Mafia, the enduring impact of Brasco's story. The story of Donnie Brasco goes way beyond the takedown of a single mob family. It exposed the inner workings of organized crime, the codes, the rituals, the brutality. It provided invaluable insights into how these organizations operate and how to combat them. His story continues to fascinate and inspire, reminding us that truth can be stranger than fiction, and that sometimes the greatest weapon against evil is a well-placed lie. Section 10. Dive deeper, true crime awaits, man. What a story, right? If you're as blown away by this as I am, you gotta check out more true crime stories. We're talking about real-life dramas, folks, with higher stakes than any Hollywood movie. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join me next time as we delve into another captivating tale from the dark side of humanity. Stay curious, stay informed, and until next time, keep it real.